Hey YouTube, Seekner here. I had a pretty fun weekend. I got the chance to go to two game days for Dragon's Maze, so I'm going to talk about those. I played two different decks. The first one I played Rug Aggro, and the second one I played Rug Midrange. So first let's talk about the Rug Aggro deck, and as a visual I'll just go through the deck. So it was a deck pretty much built around counters, as you can see, with Dryad and Undying. With this, I went 1-3. My only win was against a Bant Control, which I was able to outspeed. And my three losses were two were against Jund midrange, which destroyed me because I didn't have answers for Liliana or stuff like that. Also, Olivia and Hunmaster, combination of those owned. And the last loss was against the Mirror Match. This was a great accelerator since pretty much all my creatures had counters from Undying and what's that keyword? Unleash. I was able to actually fuel my hand really well, because there were times when I was drawing 3 or 4 cards off this, so it was really nice. Overall, I didn't misplay at all, which was nice. And just was a fun deck to play. Of course, I'm not gonna play your average Bant Auras or Jund or Naya Bliss, because I don't net deck. I make all my own decks, and I think it's fun that I can try to compete with viable dominant decks of the format. So I think that's really great. So overall, it was, yeah. Cackler, another bread. This card was great. I got to take one of their creatures, put a counter on it, and of course most of the times I had bread for the hunt out, so I got to draw a card off it, so it's really nice. And I didn't have a land base here because the land was with my mid-range deck, so I did a little bit better with mid-range. I went 2-2, and I should have went 3-1, but I misplayed terribly, and I'll go after that. I'll explain that after I go over a little bit of the deck. So pretty much you got your Thragtusks, got some removal, Armed and Dangerous, burn package included Searing Spear and Pillars, Nightshade Peddler, and I'll pull out the combo once. Love this combo. I've only seen it in a competitive, professional play once, and that was by Brad Nelson, but this combo is amazing. So I'm just gonna flip through these cards. I'm not gonna explain them. I'm just gonna go over my misplays. I'll try to explain the field as best as I can. First one was he had an Arbor Elf, and I thought I could play my Flash and my Izzet Staticaster to ping the Arbor Elf before, in response to tapping for mana. I thought I could ping it off, but I was actually wrong, and that the Arbor Elf would still die, but he would still get his mana for it. So I wasted 3 mana killing his Arbor Elf, which he still got the mana for. So he was able to play out a Wolfir Silverheart. And what really sucked was I had a counterspell in hand. I had the one where you exile. Yeah, Dissipate. I had Dissipate in hand, so that was my first misplay. Second one, I had out a 7/7 Savageborn Hydra with double strike, and I also had a Thragtusk out, as well as Kessig Wolfrun. He had a Boros Reckoner and some other like 1/4 creature. I forgot what it's called. It's the one where they can like look at the top 3, get a instant or sorcery. So what happened was I attacked with both my Thragtusk and the Hydra, but I put the Kessig Wolfrun on the Thragtusk instead of the Hydra, because I was afraid that dealing the Boros Reckoner like so much damage that it would redirect back at me for game. But the fact that it had double strike and trample at the same time means I could have swung for like 30 damage on the Hydra and I could have won that game, putting me at 3-1 on the day, which could have put me into top 8, which was really disappointing that I didn't make top 8 either days. But it happens, especially when you're not using decks that like main people usually use. These are like creative brews, I think. So yeah, that's that. Misplayed. I placed 9th out of 14 people, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, Farseek. High edges are awesome. Yep, so this is proof of that I went. I got these 2 Tristani Summoners, which I still like the art for. I mean, Melek would have been pretty sweet, but these are what I got. That wraps up game day, and hope you enjoyed this. Let me know how your game days went in the comments down below. That's all I got, YouTube, and have a great day.